Hi guys, Pouncy here. So I want to do a quick shout out for I have gotten a couple private messages on Facebook and also on my Pouncy House channel. So I kind of want to explain to people. They wanted to know how do I stay so youthful? Well, and it's hard to see my whole body, but I'm just you know, pretty much the same body type I was when I was in my 40s. And I like to eat, but I also eat right. And, but I'm going to start from the beginning, so tune in and I will explain what I know and what works for me.
Pouncy House. We pounce and then we bounce.
Hey guys, Pouncy here. Get your ears ready to rumble!
Pouncy House. We pounce and then we bounce.
Okay guys, so I'm going to try to quickly go through this. So what is one of the first things that I do to try to, it's not try, it's just to feel good, make sure my skin looks good. And I'm going to just straight out say, I know a lot of times we reflect on genetics. I'm sure genetics has something to do with it, but I do think it's what you do diligently to pay attention to your life and your well-being. And this is called like mind, body, spirit. So I'm going to go with this. First, we're going to start with stress, okay? Everyone, there's some people on the planet that have more stress than others, that's for sure. However, in my personal life, I try to keep my stress level down. And how I do that is I am a very good facilitator as far as what I want to facilitate in my world. What do I allow? Who do I allow in my world? Who don't I? We've talked about this before if you watch my other videos. So I'm very careful of the human beings that I allow in my life. I make sure I make a lot of time for the ones that I do love, that I laugh and giggle with, as well as my dog, who I love so much, Bruno. We laugh and giggle all the time. I'm always laughing with him. But keeping your stress level down is going to stop free radicals from developing in your body. So scientific research has stated that free radicals is what really causes the aging process. And that's from high levels of cortisol or stress, worry and all this other stuff. So you want to try to pay attention to your stress level. Lower that, number one. Okay? Number two, I had to write this down because this is stuff I want to make sure I give you everything. Okay, I live a very drama-free life, and I find that I'm very intuitive and empathic, so I tune into who's around me, and I know whether they should be in my life or, infrequently, and I'm going back to humans because that is the truth, I'm sad to say. However, I play with Bruno a lot, which I did already say. I eliminate drama, and let's see. Oh, I spend a lot of time alone, and some people would say, whoa, yeah, I make sure I get enough rest. I make sure I drink enough water, which is good. And I will say it, water, 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 drinking a lot of water. I love water. Best resource on this planet. Your body's 70% water, so feed it more water, because when your body gets a lot of water, it takes away the dehydration, but it also replenishes your body and replenishes cells and makes your skin look what is it called? Supple, whatever. That means that when you touch it, it's just very poo-poo. I don't know. I really don't know the words they use, but you get the point. So, really it's more about, I know they talk about skincare, and I'm not going to get into that with anyone or debate it with them. But I personally think it's what's on the inside. This is in a vial, so you can't tell, but this is grapeseed oil. So I put grapeseed oil pretty much on my whole body. A very important thing for women, we tend to care about it more, is our neck. And, as you get older, your neck gets older, but I think my neck looks pretty good. for 51. And I put grapeseed oil here on my chest, all over my body. And I put it on my face. And when I put it on my face, I massage up and around here and around here and up here and around here, like the whole thing with the face massage. And I don't do facial exercises, but I do the massaging. But I do talk a lot, so maybe that's why my jaws are like, and I do eat a lot, so maybe my jaws are like, oh, we get enough workout with you. No, just grapeseed oil on my skin, and trying to think what else I use. It's not anything like to write home about. Like, it's not like, oh, gee, gotta go run out and get that. I do massage up in here, my, above my eyebrows and stuff, and I massage my whole face. I tend not to go out in the sun that often, and I think that's huge because I tend to get, when I was younger, I noticed that I would start to get like more of a wrinkles, being in the sun, making faces when you're out in the sun and stuff. And I'm not out in the sun as much anymore, so I would say environmental impurities in the air, like, pollution, can fuck up your skin. So it's probably a good idea to pay attention to that as well. I also don't go crazy with all the scrubs and the toners and the everything that they have on the market. You do whatever you want, but I say, I put light on my makeup. I make sure I clean my brushes and all that stuff, but I'm not like really crazy about putting a lot of makeup on and then having to take it all off, and you're constantly rubbing your face and stuff like that. So I think that's important. I think that's small on the scale, but it's still something to explain to people that, you know what, you don't have to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it works for me. That's all I can say. So I also put grapeseed oil in my hair because I'm a big fan of grapeseed oil. But there's other oils out there that might work for you too. It's just about what works for you. No, I have not had plastic surgery for anybody out there who, is like, oh, you probably did something to yourself. No, in fact, I've realized that my upper lip here started to kind of like, when you get older, it starts to get smaller somehow. But I never really had big lips. But lately I've been eating a lot of tortilla chips and, don't laugh, I like salty stuff sometimes, and I think with that on your lips, because that's what I learned when I was doing some modeling back in the day, is you just put a potato chip or a tortilla chip on your mouth and on your lips, and it will actually puff up your lips. But on that note, I didn't do that deliberately. I've just been eating more tortillas. So my lips look fuller today for some strange reason. I'll tell you that I do brush my skin. So I'm sorry, my brain is not really good for remembering stuff. So sorry. Brush my skin. This is a brush. So I brush my whole skin, but if I just want to show you my chest, I'll go upwards here, okay? And brush it, and brush here, and brush here, and just keep, and you brush upwards, and then you can brush your face. But also, I use this, it's a microdermabrasion thing where you roll this on your skin and whatever. So it is work. I mean, you definitely need to commit to something like this if you want to look better or kind of look more youthful. Okay, brush skin, tonics. Okay, you know about my tonic that I take, which is the turmeric and the ginger. So I'm going to show you that real quick, because I do take the turmeric, ginger, raw honey, and that with lemon juice, which I'll link it below. I do take that, and that actually really does have great. It's a or macronutrients, as they would say. It just works really well for your body. I don't get into the words, but, definitely it works. And, I'm 51. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm just continuing on the path I'm on. I do take these. These are called broccoli seeds, and you have to sprout them, which I'm going to do a video on so you guys can see what that's all about as far as broccoli sprouts. But I put them in my juice. And I also do... I have a NutriBullet, and then I'll make these. I'll mix this in my juices. This is a very good product. And then I also I drink that like maybe 3 days a week, 4 days a week. I'm going into my pantry now. And then also I'll use this, which is Organifi. Organifi has green juice, turmeric juice, and green juice, turmeric juice, and beet juice, and that is really phenomenal for you. So I will tell you that it is not a magic trick on like, oh, I'm going to just look fabulous because I just wake up this way. No, I actually work for it, brushing the skin, like I said. But on the flip side of it, I eat good too. I eat apples and, my probiotics and all that good stuff. And I must say, I do healing work. So when I do healing work, I ask Ascended Masters to come in and work on my body as well. So let's see. Let me think of what else I have to think about. Yeah, so I actually eat well. I mean, I have days that eat naughty like everyone else. It's like pretty common. Don't have a problem admitting it. And but I'll have like I definitely have raspberries and blueberries and strawberries. I love them. And I try to do more of a keto thing, but I'm not really into the whole keto thing. If I'm gonna have pad thai, for instance, which I'm kind of thinking of having that tonight, I just order it and have it. I'm not going to worry about rice noodles or whatever. Or if I decide I want pizza, I'm just going to have real pizza. I'm not going to have cauliflower pizza. Even though this morning I had cauliflower tortilla, which you can get them at Sprouts or probably in your neighborhood, made with cassava flour. And it's really delicious. And you just heat them up, put a little cheese on it with some egg. I put some egg, made a little burrito. And, so I try my best to eat very well. I always take in green juices, and like I said, I take in my turmeric and ginger, which I think are very important in your diet. I take in my B vitamins. I take in zinc. So all those types of things, whatever you can think of that's good for you. Fish oils. So it's a huge, huge deal. It's not like, oh, wow, did she just lucky? No. I like to say I work hard. Because I care about how I look, and it's not vanity at all. It's more of like just taking care of myself to the best I can, being the best version of myself at 51. But I have to say, above all, because I do healing work, and I have Ascended Masters come in and work on your body, and some of you know this stuff and you understand it, and some of you'll say, what? It's sad because the biggest miraculous, beautiful thing that we have, we all have a chance to connect to and ask for assistance, we turn a blind eye to it. But I don't. I speak to angels all day long, and I really am appreciative to what they bring into my life. Anyway, the point is, this is about aging and well-being. I think your outside reflects what you are doing on the inside, and on the inside is just not your organs. I would say it's about your mindset, your balance in life. Your skin shows a lot about what you're doing to yourself. So if you're drinking too much, smoking too much, eating too much, which I have done, I have had days where I've eaten something I shouldn't eat, and I notice on my face is poofier. Anyway, the point is physical activity, working out, definitely. So I do it all. I'm not going to say that I have, this is something that's part of my routine. I definitely make time to take bubble baths and take care of me. And I think in the end, the biggest part of staying youthful is smiling and laughing and seeing the most beautiful side to life, and allowing yourself to be in your own bubble, whether other people are there, that's fine, but being in a bubble of happiness and purity and a high vibration, because they say your vibe is your tribe. So Pouncys out. I hope that this helped you guys out there, because my goal is to help. And any questions or anything, feel free to put it in the comments below. Peace.
We pounce and then we bounce.
Don't forget to like Pouncey's video
And subscribe.